What's up, guys? Coming to you from a random field in the 71446 zip code. That's where you're going to be able to find this guy. It's going to be available for pickup, which is going to be your cheapest option, because if you want me to ship it to you, I request that you pay for shipping. But yeah, I'm selling this PAP Ross 125. All parts are still available on the PAP website. You can find basically everything you need for it. But I just kind of want to show you starting it, takeoff, and everything. I'm also selling the wing as a package, and it's the Velocity Edge. I thought it was a 24. I guess it's a 25 meter looking at the tag, and I've had it for 4 years, so I guess I didn't know. So I just want to be fully transparent. I've had that wing for 4 years. People say it's a boat to launch, but I've had a lot of success and fun adventures with it, and even been able to do sats and wing overs and full stalls on it. It's a very capable wing, and when I did things wrong, it saved my butt, and I still fly it. And I'll show you today. Today is August 11th, 2020. And back to the wing, the trims. The only way you're gonna be able to trim in is if you put a white stitch line on there right now, because I always fly trimmed out, but it doesn't really make a big difference, and I'm fine with that. But if you put a white stitch on there, the ratchet or whatever will catch better. So this is a high hang point unit, Ross 125. Hours on it, I'm not sure. This tag says 55, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot more than that. It's pretty difficult to start, in my opinion, and maybe that's because I don't have a lot of hours on it. I'm still learning the good prime on it and everything, but I just want to show you that it's cold before I try to start it, and that this unit has a decompression valve on it, so every time you go to start, you want to press this button in, or else it's going to be hard to start. And then if you get it to turn over, this button will pop out, and if it doesn't fully start, you got to press it again, and you'll see that. So it's cold. Let's start it. So I'm going to prime it. There's a bulb back here. Press the button on the carb. And I'm still not exactly sure of the best amount of fuel to put in this particular unit. You learn your unit as you go, and I haven't had tons of time on it. Maybe that's why I suck at starting it. And oh yeah, it's on your back only kind of start. So I have this ratchet strap that I use to start it, because you don't want to get a prop strike. So what I do is I put it right here-ish. It's pretty good. And then I tighten it down, and there's no way that the engine will overpower this ratchet strap if it for some reason goes to full power. So decompress, like I said, choke it, push this little guy in, and let's see if we can get to start. Like I said, it can be hard. And see that turnover sound already pushed the decompression button out, so you're going to want to push it in again. And now I think I'm going to unchoke it, if you will. Decompressed. And I heard it turn over, so push the decompression in again. I'm holding a little bit of throttle. Not too much, because I don't want to push the clutch against the bell. But at the same time, this unit kind of wants you to get on the throttle a little bit to keep it going first start. It's hot out here in Louisiana. Getting used to it. So I'm gonna put my helmet on, and we're gonna launch this thing. Like you saw, it's kind of an interesting thing to start. You just kind of got to figure out its quirks like any engine, except this one's a little harder than most Mosters I've messed with, or Nitros or whatever. Still learning it. And no reserve comes with this. I'm just using my front mount for safety. Careful. Full power check. I'm gonna do it for, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds. All right, let's get centered. Looks good. And let's go. Got a big old piece of grass on my ankle. And not the longest LZ, so I'm gonna make a left turn here and there's plenty of space to turn around and whatnot. And I don't want to do too big a wing over anything this low, but I'll show you the Edge can do it. Not used to it either. Anyways, there's one good wing over. Don't want to do too many more just because I'm low. But the old Edge can get jiggy with it. Just check out some of my old SAT videos or whatever, some wing overs and whatnot. Made a lot of mistakes on this guy and had a lot of fun. But yeah, good stuff. Let's come into land. It's a little cross. Dude, this this is gonna be a nice soft landing, I think. Engine off. All right. Making more memories on the Edge 4 years later. I'd like to cover a few more things on this paramotor and wing as you watch this beauty in flight. The prop is in good condition. It has like one tiny little nick on it that I wouldn't even repair. That does not knock it out of balance. The spark plug is new and gapped correctly. I just replaced all the fuel lines and the fuel filter. The carb screen has recently been cleaned. I replaced one of the exhaust springs and put heat shrink on both of the springs, which should help because they didn't have that before. There's a new decompression button on there now, and I made sure to put some strong Loctite on there so it doesn't go through the prop. The harness is in good condition, including the two side pockets and the bottom pockets. I don't have anything bad to say about the harness. The cage breaks down easily and fast into 3 different pieces. You just undo the Velcro and then just pull it apart. And it's really easy to transport. I like that about it. The prop is interchangeable with newer carbon fiber ones as well. 4-hole carbon fiber props. The airbox is developing a small crack in the boot, which to me isn't a super big issue right now. I don't see it going all the way through anytime soon, but I would definitely look into getting that replaced, and that's pretty cheap on the PAP website. And like I said, they still have all the parts available for this guy. You can buy that boot for I think less than 20 bucks. As for the wing, like I said, it's 4 years old, and you saw the manufacturing date on there, March 2016. The patches, I patched it myself. I'm pretty sure it's patched on both the outside and inside, making it stronger, and they've held up for years, and in my opinion haven't messed up the performance or anything. There's no inspection coming with this wing, and I would SAT it tomorrow. I'm not worried about the quality of it, in my opinion. I'll probably go do a SAT on it tomorrow, to be honest. But Yeah, I think this is a good combo and a good price I'm offering. I hope you guys think the same, and I hope somebody wants it, and it makes a great unit for you. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention is what I've noticed is it's kind of hard to start once it's hot. And not necessarily like if you start it and it dies on you, but if you go fly it and you land and for some reason you want to fly like 2 minutes later, it can be hard to start when it's really hot. But if you give it time to cool down, it's easier to start. I don't know what that is, but maybe someone a little more savvy with two-stroke motors would know. But yeah, um, give me a shout out. I'll put some information in a comment or the description so you can get a hold of me. Thanks for watching.